Raindrops on a roller coaster. Hail. Table of contents. Chapter 1, Summer Storm. Chapter 2, Icefall. Chapter 3, Swirling Raindrops. Chapter 4, Raindrops on a Ride. Chapter 1, Summer Storm. Belle felt a drop on her cheek. She glanced up. Dark clouds blocked the sun. Lightning zigzagged in the distance. Belle wasn't afraid, but she knew she'd be safer in the house. Tall, heavy clouds called cumulonimbus become thunderstorms. These clouds are filled with rain. It makes them a dark color. "Looks like a storm is coming," she said to her cousin Dylan. "We'd better head inside." Dylan ran for the door with Belle's dog, Stormy. Belle followed. Boom! Thunder rumbled. Rain pattered against the windows. Belle looked for Dylan and Stormy. Then she spotted Stormy's tail. A meteorologist studies and predicts the weather. Belle ducked down next to Dylan. "I know you're afraid of storms," she said. "But remember, Mom's a meteorologist. She knows what to do to stay safe, even if we aren't under the table." Chapter 2, Icefall. Something began banging on the roof. "Uh-oh, Stormy and I think we should stay under there," said Dylan, "at least until the house stops falling down." "Dylan, look, you don't want to miss this." Belle pointed outside. Small ice balls bounced onto the yard. They pinged off the swing set. "The house isn't falling. Hail is." Hail sounds loud and scary, but hail-related injuries are not common. People are usually safe inside a building. "Ice in the middle of summer?" asked Dylan. "Hailstorms happen during warmer months, not during the winter." "They're called hailstorms," said Belle. "Hail sometimes falls during thunderstorms. I'll tell you all about it. Weather isn't so scary once you understand it." Chapter 3, Swirling Raindrops. Storm clouds are full of rain and wind. Belle zoomed her arms up. Sometimes the wind carries raindrops to the tops of clouds. "It's cold up there," Belle said. So the raindrops get an icy jacket. They turn into tiny balls of ice. Then they start to swirl around in the wind. The tops of tall storm clouds are usually made of ice. When the storm winds are strong, they carry raindrops up to this icy layer. Water freezes around 32 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 0 degrees Celsius. "Oof, hi." Belle continued. The balls of ice keep swirling around inside the cloud. They get another icy jacket each time the wind makes them fly up again. Sometimes the ice balls stick together. They make bigger, lumpier balls. "So how do they end up down here?" asked Dylan. Belle looked around. A bag of frozen peas sat on the counter. Belle grabbed some peas. She circled them through the air. Then she dropped them to the floor. Plunk! The ice balls get too heavy for the wind to keep them up. Then they fall to the ground. That's hail. Most hailstones are small like these peas, but in storms with tons of wind, the hail swirls in the cloud a long time. Then you can get hail almost as big as this soccer ball. A record-breaking hailstone fell in South Dakota in 2010. It was 8 inches across and more than 18 inches around, but huge hail is very rare. Belle's mom smiled at Dylan. "The good news is hailstorms last just a few minutes." She pointed outside. "See, the storm has been done for a while. Let's go out and take a closer look at some hailstones." Mom cut the biggest hailstone in half. It had rings inside like the rings in a tree trunk. "Each ring is another jacket of ice," said Mom. Safety tips. Make sure a storm is completely passed before going on a hailstone hunt. Only adults should cut open hailstones. They will need a sharp knife. Chapter 4. Raindrops on a Ride. Dylan kicked the soccer ball. That's why I call you Bel the Weather Girl. You know all about weather. So hail is just raindrops on an icy roller coaster. I guess I didn't have to take cover under the table. Of course, that was all Stormy's idea. Bel grinned. You're right about hail, but stay tuned for tomorrow, because every day is another weather day.